As you may have heard in my previous video, I did say I was going to give away a ton of code cards. So we're going to start this off by giving away all of these ones first. Then I'm going to move on to everything else that's there. And then I'm going to show you guys how you can use a yokai watch in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for an island scan. So, funny little thing. I bought a yokai watch from Game in Taunton. Big shout out to Game in Taunton. They had a little charity event on where they essentially were cleaning out their back room. And all the stuff they couldn't sell, they were asking people to give donations so that they could essentially raise money for a charity that makes controllers for people with disabilities. So naturally I gave some money towards this and ended up with a load of stuff. One thing I found out, these QR scan codes can be used for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So you can actually scan that, guys, and get yourself something for the island scan. I don't know if it's going to work for identifying a Pokemon in your Pokedex, but yeah, you can 100% use this in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon. So that was the first thing. Now, let's start off by giving away a stack of code cards. I'm going to count these as well because I'm a nice guy. You ready? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, ooh, upside down this time, 36, that was like the only one that was upside down, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. We've got more to come. Also as well in this video, actually I might do in the next video, I'm going to show you how much jank I have. And that is essentially just crap Pokemon cards that I've pulled. Which kind of proves how many of these Pokemon code card giveaway videos I have done. And they have been amassed in the last 3 months. I kind of generally try to throw them out or trade them off or give them away. Because I just don't really like having them. So let's see how far this goes before it changes. So there. So we'll start from here and then we'll do the rest of them. I've lost count, guys. I'm really sorry. Thought it was 47, so let's just keep on going. I know there's going to be more than like 400 codes that I've given away on this video. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy these. Like I said, no skin off my nose. I don't even use these. Never going to use these. And I'd rather them actually go to people that are going to use them. Hopefully you guys pull something decent out of all these code cards. I have seen people use these online before and pull stuff. Someone did tell me before that they got a Blaziken GX off one of these code cards. So big shout out to that dude. But yeah, if you like me uploading this sort of content, let me know in the comment section down below and I will continue to do so. Because it's always interesting to find out what you guys think. And just let me know what your favourite card is out of all the Pokemon cards that are currently out. Doesn't matter what set, doesn't matter what generation, you know. Everyone has different cards. And, well, some people like certain card arts of certain Pokemon, but don't actually like that Pokemon. It all depends on you and your taste. So yesterday I was watching Pokemon Forever with Celebi. That probably is one of my favorite Pokemon movies. I think the most adult Pokemon movie to date is Pokemon 3, or the third Pokemon movie with the Unknowns. It touched on some really dark tones in that film. The music as well was a lot darker than most Pokemon music, and I don't know. There's something about that film. I like that film, but I've got to say the Unknown are still weird to this day. I remember when I was a kid, I was like not terrified of them, but I just used to think they were just like really weird how they would just appear and float and make that really strange, eerie noise that they do. But yeah, I not really too fond of Unknown, but nevertheless, you can't help the fact that when you grow up, you kind of look at movies and stuff different. Like the first movie, I ain't gonna lie, the first movie, the scene where the Pokemon are fighting the Pokemon, that always gets me emotional, man. It brings back so many nostalgia memories for me, because big shout out to my mum. My mum and one of my mum's friends, I remember when I was a kid, because I had the promo Pokemon card that you got for seeing the movie. They took me to the Odeon in Cardiff. That Odeon isn't there anymore, but there is an Odeon in Cardiff, but the one I referred to used to be at a different location than the one that's over the bay now. But they essentially took me to watch that film, and like that for me was like one of my best childhood memories, was actually going to see the Pokemon movie in the cinema. That was the only Pokemon movie that I've ever seen in the cinema. After that, the second film I remember watching on VHS or video, I believe like years ago, like probably, oh god, now probably over. I'm trying to think how old Pokemon is. Pokemon came out in early 90s, so probably about like, I don't know, let's say 18, 19 years ago. But let me know what your favorite Pokemon movie is. Jewel of Life, that's another real good Pokemon movie. One that I didn't really like too much, which is Pokemon Heroes, which is based on Latias and Latios. Funny story, the place that Latias and Latios are seen is supposed to be like an anime version of Italy. That's where them two Pokemon are supposed to be based in their world. But I thought I'd just let you know that little piece of information. And let me know what your favorite Pokemon game was. Are you one of the newer players who kind of came into it since Sun and Moon? Are you one of the OG players like me who's been playing it since back in the day? The only game that I haven't played of Pokemon, for like the mainstream storyline Pokemon games, I say would be Pokemon Green. The reason why I haven't played Pokemon Green is because Pokemon Green originally was only released in Japan. In the rest of the world, they released Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Yellow, but Pokemon Green was a Japan-only title, and I believe the character that you played as was a female. But that's one thing that Pokemon have done a lot of, and a lot of Japanese and anime and manga sort of companies, when it comes to their art or their lore or their content, they always release a lot more exclusives and a lot more content and a lot more products in their country than they do in the rest of the world. But I can understand this, because it's kind of like looking after your country, and obviously you want your country to have, you know, the best merchandise and stuff as soon as possible. And that is what Japan has always done. If this video runs out, guys, it means I've essentially ran out of memory on my device, and I will be back as soon as I get some more memory on my device. But I thought I'd just give these all away, because essentially I'm literally just going to throw these in the bin. I have thousands upon thousands of these, and it's not like proof or anything, but it just shows you guys I put money into my channel because, well, at the end of the day, my father always taught me, if you want to make money, you got to spend money. And that is very true, but at the same time, I don't do YouTube for the purpose of money. I do YouTube for the purpose of, I enjoy making YouTube videos. I enjoy making YouTube content. Like I said, I've done it now over 3.5 years. I have no plan to stop. And I just like how I do things. it's nice to be able to be in control of something that's like 100% yours. So this is kind of why I've put so much time and effort into doing YouTube, into doing different videos, into, you know, expanding my YouTube or trying to grow my YouTube like as authentically as possible. Because at the end of the day, the way I see it is, I don't want to blow up over doing something stupid for the sense of getting the views. A lot of YouTubers have done that. Like they'll make a certain video or something or a certain content just because they know it's going to get views. I understand that, but I think that's a very cheap way of doing things. But the good thing is with me, I can do a lot of different content, because if you look at my videos, and I have over 2,200 of them, I've done a lot of different content, and I've never specifically said I am a certain type of YouTuber. Like, I pretty much just do whatever I want when it comes to YouTube. I don't see the point in limiting yourself to one type of content. If you're good at something else, then do it. If you want to show people, you know, a different side to you, then do it. Because the way I see it is, I only let people see on YouTube what I let people see. You know, nobody really knows someone unless they know that person in real life. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't even say that. Nobody really knows anyone unless, you've known that person for like several years. So if you ever see me come up with content, you're like, oh, he's never done that before. I probably will do a video explaining why I've done that sort of content, because I'm not one of these people that just jumps on the bandwagon. I don't see the point in it. I just want to make good creative content. The purpose of my YouTube channel, like I said, everyone knows why I started my YouTube channel. I don't like keep delving into that. Obviously, I was at a very low point in my life, and I felt like I just needed someone to talk to, so I made YouTube. So I had another outlet of being able to speak to people and stuff. And then it just continued from there. You guys liked my content, and continued to stay with me throughout these past 3.5 years. And it's just nice to know sometimes that someone cares, but they actually authentically care, because it's someone that doesn't even know you that's like taking the time out of their day to invest in you. So just to let you all know as well, I will at some point be popping down to the Geek Lab UK. I should have gone down there today. I'll be honest, I came back home and I watched a load of Pokemon content, and I really didn't want to leave my house. The weather didn't look the best. But I will be popping down to the Geek Lab UK at some point very, very soon. But let me know, guys, what you're up to this week. Anything interesting? Also, as well, I might give my Instagram a bit of a change up. I might scrub it again, and by scrub it, I mean like delete a load of pictures and stuff like that, as I don't really want to keep content up there that I don't really think reflects me in the best light. So I do that every now and again. Like, I'm a Gemini, and I know a lot of people don't believe in horoscopes and all that stuff, which is fine. That's my personal opinion. But I have a habit of always changing my mind. So I always think to myself, I put something up, and like if I don't get like a lot of views, or I feel like that post isn't doing very, very well, sometimes you might see me delete something. So if you're looking on my channel and you see a video is there for one day, and then all of a sudden it's gone, just leave me a message on another video and just be like, oh, how come you've deleted this video? And I'll be more than happy to reply to you guys, because I always like to hear your comments and always like to hear what you guys think about my videos and how I could possibly improve myself, my content, and my channel. Also, I do have Instagram. You can go and follow me on Instagram at GMG News. I am on Twitter at general_music_. I've had Twitter for I think about 5 or 6 years. I think I've had Instagram for a year less. So let's say if I've had Twitter for 5 or 6 years, I've probably had Instagram for maybe 5 years max. Never really used or utilized Instagram how more so I do now, because I'll be honest, I didn't really understand. I didn't understand Instagram. I understood the purpose of Instagram, but I never really used hashtags. I've very rarely done Instagram live, because it's just not. I don't really like broadcasting live, to be completely honest with you, because a lot of the videos that you see me upload via YouTube are pre-recorded, because when you have a job and you have several other things to do in like real life, you can't always be on Instagram live doing this, that, and the other. Sometimes life gets in the way. I have a family, you know, I have a missus, and I have a lot of people that like generally rely on me all the time. So I kind of just get to the point where I've had to pre-record YouTube videos just so that I'm able to provide you guys with content every single day, make new content, and go to work to earn money so that I can buy new content for you guys. Because having a unboxing channel obviously costs me money. Obviously my vlogs and news like reviews do very well. So I am happy with that. Also, I have brought you mobile gaming content, which I have done numerously so many times over a couple of years ago. Other content that's up on my channel, I have reviewed movies, I have done spoiler reviews, I have done 1 or 2 giveaways. There's quite a lot of different content on my channel that you guys can watch if you're interested in stuff like that. But I will be doing a giveaway very soon, not for any apparent reason at all, just because of the simple fact of I'm clearing out a load of stuff in my house. I'm being a collector and being the sort of person that spends a lot of money on things. I've acquired a lot of cool stuff for you guys over the last couple of years, and some of this stuff is worth like over £100, and I will give it away. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that video yet, but at the end of this video I will show you everything that will be given away when I finally decide on how I'm going to do that giveaway. A little hint, a lot of it's in the background. I know you can't see most of it now because I've got the flash focusing directly on these code cards so that you guys get some codes. But as soon as I'm done with that, I will show you everything that I am going to be essentially giving away to you guys, because, well, you deserve nice things as well. And at the end of the day, the way I see it is, if you want good things to happen to you, I believe in karma. I very heavily believe in karma. I believe that if you do good things will happen to you. If you are a good person, the universe will attract good people towards you. I like giving stuff away. I like being able to be in a position where I go to work every single day, earn money, and I'm able to give away this stuff. I don't care about patrons. That's not something for me. If I get monetized, I get monetized, but I'll be honest, if I do get monetized, I'll probably make a video showing you guys how much I actually make off being monetized. But that's not a goal for me. That's not something that I see to be the end goal of YouTube. Like, a lot of people get lost in the hype of thinking they're going to get YouTube famous